Oh, damn. Hold on, y'all. Oh, we live. Hold on, let me make that a little smaller for y'all. Now, this is some wicked work, y'all. Okay, so we're talking about Thailand, GL, and their colorism, and so I happen to be, scrolling on Reddit, and I came across, after doing some research, I came across this Reddit post that was from 6 months ago, right? Girl Love. Okay, this post was 6 months ago, and as you can see from the, I don't know, did I? Oh, you can't actually see from the because I cut off the thumbnail. I cut off the thumbnail at when this. You can obviously go look and you can obviously go look at this Reddit post and find it. But we were talking about Thai GL and colorism. And so the fact that film actually has had to deal with that is quite shocking. Because, I just didn't see that. I really thought, I didn't even think about some of these actresses right now experiencing colorism, to be honest. I really didn't think that some of the ladies right now in the realm had experienced colorism. And we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. We'll come back to film in a minute, but let me go back to these questions to the post that happened 3 months ago, which was on this question: how do beauty standards and colorism play into Thai GL? Right? And let me share this shit. Share. Thank you. Okay. Let's just read it. Let's read it once again. It says, all right, let me start over. It says, this is the question. Honest question. How do beauty standards and colorism play into Thai GL? Sometimes, something that came up in the comments of my last post and that I've been thinking about a long time is colorism in Asia, especially in relations to Thai GL. I want to be very clear up front. I'm not Asian, and I'm not here to generalize or accuse Thai actresses or Thai fans of being racist. I've never seen any evidence or individual actresses behaving that way. This is more about the industry beauty standards. This is more about the industry patterns and beauty standards, not personal attacks. That said, it's hard not to notice that many Thai actresses, especially in GL, fit beauty standards that look very similar to those in Japan or Korea. Lighter skin tone, softer features, or certain clean aesthetic. This is interesting because Thailand itself is incredibly diverse in skin tone and ethnicity. Whenever this topic comes up, I notice two extremes. Some people would dismiss it entirely by saying that's just its culture. Others jump straight to accusing the entire industry or fandom of racism. To me, neither extreme feels productive. Colorism is a well-documented issue across many Asian societies rooted in class, history, and colonial influence, and media representation. Acknowledging that doesn't mean saying all Thai people think this way or actresses are personally racist. It means recognizing that industries reflect long-standing social, especially. Okay, so I'm generally curious, especially. I'm generally curious, especially from Thai and Asian fans here. How do you personally see colorism reflected or not in Thai media and GL casting? I'm asking this to understand better, not to judge. I really appreciate thoughtful perspectives, especially from those closer to the culture. So, like I said, this was on Reddit. This is a post titled, question titled, Honest Question, How do beauty standards and colorism play into Thai GL? This was a post 3 months ago. So I guess early January, maybe late December. Once again, the first comment, we had 44 comments, 34 ups, so people did engage, thankfully. Fourth apprehension said, I really need people to stop using culture as an excuse to justify harmful things. Every culture has harmful aspects, and it's okay to acknowledge it when it actively makes people insecure. It generally breaks my heart to see actresses like film being shamed for having beautiful honey skin. Personally, I still recognize the harmful aspects within my own culture. For example, in many African countries, skin bleaching creams are normalized, and my own mom uses them since forever. But I learned what they were only when I grew up. Okay, something like that. They deeply affected me and made me feel even more insecure about my skin tone. So while I understand the beauty standards differ across cultures, that doesn't erase the pain or pressure placed on people, especially women. It says, as a black person, it's often hard for me to enjoy any type of media, Asian or not, without being reminded in one way or the other that my skin tone or the way I am in general is considered undesirable. It said, Yong Kong said, heavy on the last sentence. Sometimes I feel guilty when I get subtle reminders that we aren't always welcoming because I continue to watch/participate anyways. Obviously, it's still appropriate. And that's a great take right there, because they literally are admitting, sometimes I feel guilty when I get a subtle reminder that we aren't always welcome. Aren't always welcome because I always okay, so this is I think this is a melanated person responding to her. So this is not a Asian Thai person. So this is this is a melanated woman. Seems like it. Heavy on the last sentence. Sometimes I feel guilty and I get a subtle reminder that we aren't always welcomed because I continue to participate/watch anyways, obviously, because, like I said, we're Thailand GL's anti-black, but there are a lot of black creators, there are a lot of melanated creators that actually do content on this realm, but don't actually acknowledge the anti-blackness because, not everyone wants to step into that arena. Me, I could care less. And so when you actively participate in it, that's fine. But that's why I can't actively participate in Thailand GL and not call out the anti-blackness. Now, other people will do that. Other people will not do that. And that's okay. That's them. But I will. So I will. Others won't, but I will. So you gonna either run around to the other creators that are melanated and they don't talk about anti-blackness, anti-GL, or Thailand, or just in general. Because remember, the only reason we're really mainly in Thai GL is because they decided to make GL popular, girl love more popular. They continue to produce these GL series for us. So they kind of have the headquarters. So this is the reason why a lot of people are over here, because in America, we don't really get GLs. And like I told y'all, and over here in America, obviously the patriarchy in white people is crazy. So if we do get a GL, it's cut short. no, like especially because America, they like to do a lot of seasons, so it's usually get one season, it's over, and but they're not reproducing content like Thailand is, right? This is the reason why Thailand is complicit in upholding these beauty standards, because y'all continue to uphold them until you get more diverse. You are upholding what you claim that you shouldn't be complicit of because of colonization and white supremacy, but you're continuing to uphold it. You must dismantle it for us not to say you're complicit. But once again, if you're not here for that, if you're interested, like I said, but that's the thing, I'm not invited in Thailand, GL, because I'm not represented, but I'll do content on them because I can, because it's a free world in this bitch. And then the others that do Thailand GL that are melanated, they, like I said, they're gonna do what they want to do. Me, Anita, melanated GL decoder, I'm different. Y'all, you can separate me from them, really. I mean, it is what it is. We're the same, but not really, because I will call out the anti-blackness. I cannot see it. I cannot not call it out, because I am watching. And for me not to call it out, and for me to mask that, oh man, I wish I had some representation in Thailand, is hypocritical of me as an individual observer. And that's just me as a person. So I mean, that's why I can enjoy Thailand GL and call out anti-blackness, because I'm being honest about what I'm seeing. I'm being honest about what type of media I'm seeing, and I'm being honest to you as to the collective that I come on the platform for. I'm being honest to y'all. And like I said, if my honesty scares you off, I mean, hey, listen, there's plenty other creators that are doing content on GL. You can go listen to them. 100%, 110%. Real shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, more people say, because like I said, this discussion is being had on the streets, on the Reddit streets at least. Forced apprehension said, I generally feel paranoid all the time because of this. Happy to see other Monstars here, Manstains here. And I think, what's that girl right now that's getting a lot of currency? She's like in a girl group, Cat's Eye or something like that. And she's like one of the melanated girls that are there. And she's like getting a lot of hate, or she's like, you know, she was getting a lot of hate, but she's getting a lot of support from the collective, because they're like, you know, she is the group. And it's another, you know, darker skinned woman, being, you know, the based upon the streets, everyone's saying they love this girl. Y'all are supporting her. And so it's beautiful, but it's like, why is she just one and not one of many? And it's the thing about making people, making our skin tone more normalized. And if you can't acknowledge the fact that we exist is an issue, and it's a programming that you must dismantle. And like I said, you're not even quote unquote white tea. Like y'all just look like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you actually upholding these principles and virtues? It really doesn't make any sense unless you got colonized by white tea people. What the fuck? But anyways, somebody also says, this is the original poster. Diego F. Castro says, I think most black people must have the same internal conflict. It reminds me of something a friend of mine often does. She watches Asian content, including GL, but never through official channels. Doesn't go to fan meetings, and doesn't engage with sponsored posts. For her, this balances things out, lol. According to her, she's not going to give money to people who don't like how she is or how she looks. Okay. You see how some people are operating? See how other people are doing it? Okay. Hey, look. This is what they said they were doing. Okay. So some black people do this that you will never know. They said they don't go to fan meetings. He doesn't engage in sponsorship posts. For her, that balances things out. According to her, According to her, she's not going to give people money who don't like how she is or how she looks, right? And then And then the forced apprehension says, honestly, I get your friend's point. Of course, this doesn't mean all the actresses are racist. And no one said that the actresses are racist. So I don't know how the fuck we got there. We're talking about the system. The actresses benefit from that system, but that doesn't mean that they are benefiting from a system that they inherited that is inherently anti-black and colorist, even to film, which is crazy. The fuck. So we're talking about the system. We're looking at the system. You must, because we're not punching down. We're going up. You need to go up. Don't go down. Go up. Who's upholding these standards? Let's go up. Don't go down. Once again, honestly, I get your friend's point. Of course, this doesn't mean that all actresses are racist. Like, that's irrelevant. But I can see why someone might feel worried. When I was younger, I personally loved and followed artists and later found out how problematic they are. That kind of disappointment really hurts. Okay, see, we don't idol worship over here. The fuck? A lot of us do this with any non-black artist, but especially with countries where colorism and racism is a big issue, like Thailand, South Korea, China, and Japan, etc. Getting emotionally attached to people can be risky because we're putting energy and sometimes money into people who might not value or respect us and are actively participating in our erasure. Samir the Warrior says, I can relate, and yes, Thailand is extremely colorist too. Damn. There's a half black, half Thai influencer. He is a judge on the We TV dating show. Who is this? I forget his name. And he said that growing up in Thailand was hard for him because people bullied him due to his skin tone. And I would deny his Thai nationality. Anti-blackness is everywhere. So I wasn't surprised. What the fuck? Why is anti-blackness everywhere? Why have people been indoctrinated to believe that you should be anti-black? That's in your schooling programming. Listen, y'all need to wake up to realize, why did they tell y'all that black is whack? I need to understand. Really though. And in America, obviously, it's no better. It's no better in America. Okay, no better. But at least we see each other. You know what I'm saying? At least I see my peoples. You know what I'm saying? And I know this is the response from Force. This is response from this is the response from the comment above. I know who you're referring to, but they don't drop no names. Who they referring to? It's very sad, but it doesn't surprise me. Why does it not surprise you? And what are you going to do about it? That's my thing. A lot of people can say, oh, I see it. But what are you going to do about it? Because you're still actively participating in it if you're not calling it out. Huh? Yeah, you're still complicit. And I think that's where people really have to understand. In 2026, listen, you have to be a real ass ninja. Like, and you have to stay. If you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. Literally. And there's nothing wrong. Listen, I'm controversial. I'll make you choose a side. I'm that nigga. And if you can see my side, you can see where I stand. People like clarity. If I can't tell where you stand, I mean, you can turn on me the next day. The fuck? I need to be around a fake ass ninja. Huh? You could turn on me the next day. So you're complicit. Remember, silence is complicity. Speaking out, okay, complicit. Everyone is doing something, whether they're doing nothing or doing something. You're always choosing. It's always a choice. Some people are like, oh, I'm neutral. Some people are like, well, yeah, I see that they're anti-black, but what can I do? Nigga, talk about it. Especially if you're not if you're not melanated. We would support some allies. We would really appreciate allies. If you're a non-melanated creator and you talk about, hey, look, I see a lot of anti-blackness here, you know what I'm saying? What's up with that, Thailand? You would gain real ass ninjas. But like I said, a lot of people are comfortable with not shaking the realm because you don't get rewarded. You do not get rewarded for being quote unquote controversial. You do not get rewarded for going against the hierarchy. Okay, you don't get rewarded for that. You get punished, you get exiled, you get ridiculed, and all this weak ass shit that they say. You may not get no money, you may not even get no followers. Your following may be slow to build because you're authentic. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have authentic people with me than fake ass ninjas. Real shit. And if it takes a little bit to gang that, I'm fine with that, because at least I know the niggas that rock with me and help me grow, those some real niggas. Like, and this is, we're on the internet and we're talking about GL and colorism, but this is real life. This is my real life. I wake up in my skin, nigga, and I love it because I'm winning, regardless of how the media and the world has been programmed to view me, nigga. Anyways, this fourth apprehension said, once again, and this is how we have to get to, you said, I know what you're referring to. It's very sad, once again, but it doesn't surprise me. I'm still sad about the cancellation of the Thai GL, the last case, which would have had a Blasian girl among the leads, but it was canceled for no reason. I don't want to think it was racially motivated, but regardless of the reason, it makes me very sad. And yeah, that's what we were going to talk about. Well, I think, don't I have that? No, I don't have that right now. You talked about we were going to talk about the last case. And yeah, like I said, there are some half Thai, half black, or even darker skin tone film like archetypes. Because I think I saw some creator talk about one of the mean babe. One of the girls is a little darker skinned than most of the ladies that are represented. And then I just talked about the two Thai beauty queens that are actually half. Not all of them are full Thai, but they're like Thai, Danish, Thai this, which we know there's a lot of ladies that are multi ethnicities. You know, they're not just Thai, they're also like Thai and something else. Like Becky, she's British. Charlotte, she's British. You can get some Thai British dark skinned girls. Thai British, you know what I'm saying? That's simple. Like, what the fuck? They exist. If you got Thai British light skinned, like Freen and I'm sorry, not like Freen, like Becky and Charlotte, there also are some Thai darker skinned girls, melanated a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even like I said, I can't believe y'all did that to film. Like, and she don't even look. I mean, damn, y'all did that to film, bro. I'm honestly surprised. I'm very surprised because she don't even look like that. Like, I mean, she don't even like what? Y'all, what? That is sad. That is sad, Thailand. I'm honestly shook. I can't believe y'all did that to old girl. But anyways, it says, some people said, oh my God, it says, I'm glad it got canceled. Imagine going to fan meets and getting ignored or racially profiled by toxic fans. First of all, that's a dangerous rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? That's dangerous rhetoric. No one wants to hear that. And you have to unpack your anti-blackness. The whole world has to unpack anti-blackness. The whole world does, because a lot of the world still participates in this. I don't know why. I don't know who told you that was cool. I don't know who told. Like, I know what happened. You just followed America, right? America the bully. You know what I'm saying? Even though America was not in your geographical location, actually enforcing this shit. Like, no. You can't have any black melanated queens on your TV screen. Like, they weren't in your face telling you, but since you wanted to be recognized globally, you realized that I may have to submit to whiteness. And that's what it is. You had submitted, a lot of these geographical regions have submitted to white supremacy in America. White supremacy in America. Instead of, no, that ain't us. We don't do that shit around here, especially in 2026. We don't do that shit. We don't participate in that shit. And this is why white supremacy is being dismantled from America. It starts with America first, because it's big over here. White supremacy is dying over here. I know. The currency of being white and everything. We're tired of white people. Real shit. I'm a melanated woman. I had to deal with white folks all my life. All my life. We're tired. We're done. The collective is up. It's up. So now that whiteness is dying globally, because you see what they're doing in the media. Yeah, you see what they're doing to other people's, right? The whole world is like, damn, we gotta let go of this whiteness. Y'all got to, and it's gonna help you. Trust me. Let's let it go. Let it go. Because your people don't even, and then it's like when I hear that your people say, if you got people that look like film outside, you don't need to uphold that shit. The fuck? You got the two beauty queens that y'all crowned, Maya 2014, and then you had Antonia in 2023. They're darker skinned. beauty queens. It's to the extreme, but that just means that women like them, or even if they don't look like Antonia or Maya, we know that, okay, there are some beautiful women, Thai women with darker skin tone, just like milk. I mean, just like milk, not milk, just like film, that exist. That exist in your geographical region. They're just not getting access to opportunities because you continue to uphold whiteness, white supremacy. Y'all are doing that. You're complicit. You're complicit. And, until you unpack that, and like I said, that's why I'm here. That's why Anita's here. I'm here to be like, hey, yo, look, nigga, like, I want to fuck with Thai GL, but I don't like the fucking white supremacy shit. I'm in America. All right, so this comment kind of like, this long-ass comment was interesting, and we're going to break it down because they try to say a lot of flunk shit, but hey, everyone will defend like you said, people will defend the system, aka white supremacy. People will say, especially because we're talking about Thailand GL, and how they're still complicit because they keep upholding this beauty standard. They keep reproducing these GLs, but they don't change their casting. That's the issue. Okay. So this is the comment. This is the long ass comment that we had. It says, this is from Bonnie Bon Morse. Colorism. It says colorism is a byproduct of global white supremacy culture, aka imperialism and colonialism, imposing the idea that white is good and better than anything else. Colorism shows up in all communities of color: Black, Latin, Asian, Pacific. Check out whitening skin products in India or Africa. It hurts my heart. This is also why I think that colored context is a thing in Asia. Trying to differentiate yourself means changing your hair and eye color to unnatural colors to appear more unique. The media industry relies on image and image and appearance, so it's not surprise that colorism is ingrained in beauty culture. There are certain standards of beauty, and you'll notice that in Thailand, more fair-skinned actresses get more endorsements, brand deals. Taller women, cute and symmetrical faces, facial features also make for better model across the globe, etc., etc. It says, this extends down into global culture and how people view fair skin. I know many Asian countries and cultures say, stay out the sun or you'll get dark and ugly. And how that affects individuals with darker toned skin and their hopes of becoming famous or media or have a media presence. Not always. It says sometimes people have the resilience to say, I'd rather be dark toned but have something to offer the world and work towards their dreams. But this is the exception. It's not just Thai culture. It's a global. It's a whole global issue, and unfortunately, many never shift completely. Sometimes models can't capitalize if their features are distinct enough to stand out, but the same cookie cutter standards will always endure. There was a thread about it, how many Thai actresses look very similar to each other. The industry standards will still value the same things. Sorry for the long post. And like I said, well, we're talking about Thailand GL, and if they continue to put out these GLs, it's like I said, we have who we have right now, the latest that we have right now. Fine, it is what it is. If the companies continue to scout, fair-skinned girls more, they're continuing to uphold, and then that's the thing. If they get a GL produced for them, because we're talking about GL, girl love, and because GL is, there's like a lighthouse in Thailand, right? Because they keep producing these. We have a standard. We have a certain set of women already producing a lot of GLs, right? And so, once again, we're not talking about the globe. We're talking about the GL, because it's still a niche. It's still a small niche. It does have some clout. Obviously, people can make some money off it if you conform in the hierarchy. No problem. Some people will do it. No problem. But it still participates in anti-blackness, because apparently this is the only way you can perform to get more audiences. And it makes me wonder, if Thailand, well, obviously because if Thailand Geo if Thailand didn't practice anti-blackness or colorism, would the Thailand Geo have got off the ground if they featured more melanated women or darker skin tone women like film? And like I said, that's crazy. Film's not even like what the hell? Honey skin tone is crazy, bro. That's crazy. I know. Like I can't believe y'all did that to her. Would it have the same appeal? Because if you were trying to appeal to white people, I mean, I'm telling you, and that's why it's like I'm telling y'all now, Thailand Geo's gonna have to change, especially because I'm here. I'm gonna talk about it. You ain't gonna run around here talking about diversity and inclusion. You ain't gonna run. You complicit. Now y'all want to become mainstream and all this stuff. No, okay, we need some melanated goddesses in here. You know what I'm saying? We know they exist. Y'all need some normalized, darker skinned, melanated tones. And that's what the whole world has to do it. They tried to literally erase us, but you can't. You can't. We here. And the fact that y'all even consider film like a different shade or a issue is crazy, because it just shows you, okay, I'm darker than film, obviously, but it's just like, damn, like, what have y'all been taught in school? What really have y'all been taught in school? Because like I said, I know what we were taught in school. It's white supremacy. You must dismantle your white supremacy ideologies because it is dangerous to you. It's going to be dangerous for Thailand GL if they continue to uphold this white beauty standard. Because that's what it is. Y'all upholding a standard that is not even y'all. Y'all upholding somebody else's culture. That's weird. Don't you think that's weird? I think that's weird. That's just me. Because it's not actually yours. You didn't wake up and be like, you know what? I think we should just pick all the fair-skinned people. Y'all didn't roll over and just wake up like that. Y'all were told. Y'all probably were bullied into this, and bullied into these mentalities. And then obviously once you have multiple systems built like this, it takes some time to dismantle. And if a lot of people are, obviously, they benefit off of our erasure, because we're great. I don't know about you, us melanated people, we're pretty fantastic at a lot of things, especially in America, but not just in America, globally. We're very talented. It is what it is. Once we get into the arena, nigga, you better step your game up, nigga. It is what it is. Don't be intimidated. You're just as you can be great, but I may be greater. But hey, listen, at least give us an opportunity. But see, y'all haven't even given them an opportunity. So then you're complicit. You won't even give women opportunities. So what's the issue? And then what happens when they give them opportunity? The critiques are so extreme. It's like, damn, but the other ones, their critiques are mediocre. Why is it that we're held to a certain extreme and others are held to like the bare minimum? What is it that y'all want from us? Y'all want the best at the best. And I'm sorry, it's very difficult to always be the best. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we're the first ones that get the opportunity. It's like, damn, nigga, like, damn, why you putting all that pressure on my back? Because I'm the anomaly? See? And like I said, that's something that you've been taught. You've been taught that stuff. That's ideologies you've been taught. You've been taught this shit. And y'all gonna have to unteach yourself this shit. And Thailand GL has opportunity to set the standard and be like, you know what, Nita's right. You know, we do got a lot of fair-skinned girls. You know what I'm saying? Let's go start recruiting some other girls. More diversity. You know, we can get even more sponsorships, more global sponsorships, and start to show, or not even start to show. Just be like, you know what? We're different. We're not the same. And that takes courage from a geographical location. It takes courage to actually want change. And like I said, a lot of people do not want to ruffle feathers. A lot of people want to stay, they do not want to ruffle nobody's feathers because you're not rewarded. And that's the thing about this system. If you're not rewarded, a lot of people do not want to do it. And that's sad because it's just like, sometimes you don't get rewarded for doing the right thing, but it's going to help out people. But a lot of people do not want to do that. I don't know why. I guess I know why. It's because you've been conditioned that way. You've been conditioned to stay the same and be rewarded. And those that are not, by default, my melanated skin doesn't allow me to conform because I'm already the adverse. I'm already placed into a position where I am the anomaly. And I am already excluded. I am already being actively erased. So, I mean, our fight is different from those that are already accepted. And that's why, though, still, you have a lot of power it's a lot of power for Thailand to be like, you know what, we do have it. We do have the opportunity to make a change. And that's why Anita's here, or Melanated GL Decoder's here to help y'all realize the power that you actually have to make some positive changes, especially in a genre called girl love. You know what I'm saying? Where girl love is not just in Thailand, it's global, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's your opportunity to make the change, but it takes a lot of us. It takes allies that don't look like us. It takes allies that takes people like me to actually have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, like I said, this is a conditioning. This is a white supremacy conditioning that you probably been bullied into, but it's not actually you. It's not actually you. And I know a lot of people are like, well, no, actually, I am racist. I'm like, okay, fuck, you are racist. I don't believe that. Racism is something taught. I don't believe people wake up and be racist. It is generational, though. You can, generationally hate ninjas, but you can get out of that shit. You can get out of that shit. And if y'all don't, well, just be honest about it. You don't want to. Just be honest. Don't try to lie about it. And that's the one thing that I don't like. Just be real. If you're going to be racist, be a racist. Don't try to mask your racism. So let's continue to talk. Because this is, I think this is, obviously, I'm a ninja. I'm talking about it. And we going to read a little bit more into a film situation because I actually I didn't really get to read into it as much. But, here it is. Okay, so this was the response from that long ass post. And it said Tiago is the original creator of this post, right? And the post is on Reddit, honest question, how do beauty standards and colorism play into Thai GL, right? People want to know. And that was Tiago. He was the original creator. And he responded to this long post right here. It says, that's a really thoughtful take, and I appreciate how you frame colorism as a global systematic issue rather than a specific to Thailand. And like I said, see right there, he's trying to separate Thailand GL and make it global. But cool. But we're gonna stick to Thailand. We're not gonna make it a global thing because we know it's global. But we're speaking of. But you created the post because you talked about Thai GL. So let's stick to Thai GL. But you said I like the fact that you talked about it being globally. But you're the one that made the post talking about colorism in Thai GL. So you want it to be Pacific, but then you are okay with people talking about it being more global. No. You don't get to switch up, nigga. You talked about Thailand GL being colorism in GL and Thailand GL. So we're gonna stick to them. Don't try to separate because they're still complicit. They still uphold the whitewashed white supremacy. Okay, when they don't have to, right? Well, anyways, like you said, this is a really thoughtful take, and I appreciate how you frame colorism as a global systematic issue rather than something specific to Thailand. That distinction matters a lot, especially in conversations where culture is sometimes used either to overgeneralize or to shut down discussions completely. Nigga, you flunked out for this one. I don't believe you right now. See, now now they're backtracking. Because how you gonna say, this is what he posted, honest question, how do beauty standards and colorism play into Thai GL? This is the creator of the post. And then talking about, I really appreciate how you frame colorism as a global systematic issue rather than something specific to Thailand. Like you wanted other people to say, no, it's not just a Thailand thing, it's a global thing. But you're the one that pointed it out in Thailand. Make it make sense. See, these niggas don't have clarity. Anyways, so we're gonna move on. And this nigga said, of course, anything is much more linked than people believe. Oh, yada, whatever. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see. Someone says, I second this. I live in Mexico, and since I was born, I've witnessed colorism in Mexican media and it says, I second this. I live in Mexico, and since I was born and witnessed colorism in Mexican media, and society in general, this happens all around the world, sadly. Colonialism and white supremacy still hold us by a chokehold. Let it go. Let white supremacy go, y'all. Y'all's geographical lands need to let white supremacy go. Stop upholding this weak-ass infrastructure. It's only hurting you, and it's only exposing you for being complicit because you continue to talk about, well, it's a global thing, it's a global thing. Okay, so then when is somebody in the global thing going to finally fucking say, fuck it, we've had enough? Huh? Y'all keep saying it's a global thing, it's a global thing. So when are some of the people that are globally affected going to say, fuck white supremacy? When are y'all going to have enough? Y'all keep talking about, because nobody wants to be the first ninja to do it. That's the thing. No one wants to be the first one to say, fuck white supremacy. And that's the issue. Y'all, what are y'all afraid of? White people? Fuck them ninjas. I know. They scary. They done a lot of shit to your geographical region. They probably came into your region, bombed it, unalived your children, unalived your women, and told your men that they were superior and made your women get in the kitchen and cook. All that weak-ass mentality the white supremacy has, right? But it's in 2026, baby. You don't gotta do this shit no more. Whiteness is dying. Globally. In 2026, whiteness is dying. They are on their last hat. Trump. They on their last hat. It's dying in America. They're grasping over here. I know, I'm firsthand. I'm a melanated woman. You don't think I know that what white supremacy looks like dying? I live it. I live in a realm. I live in Texas too. I'm in a red state, quote unquote. Nigga, white supremacy is dying in America. So because it's dying in America, it's going to die globally. And it takes all of y'all, all the geographical regions that feel like y'all been bullied into white supremacy, it takes all of y'all to drop the flag. Drop the flag of white supremacy. Drop it. To stop holding it. Embrace your diversity in your geographical region. Acknowledge, like, fuck, I can't believe, acknowledge the fucking shit you did. And you actively participated in it. And then dismantle it. Re-educate your collective. Re-educate humanity. I'm doing it. I'm helping y'all right now. You got a melanated GL decoder right here, helping y'all unpack white supremacy, because it not benefit nobody. Because you're not benefiting from white supremacy, real shit. Nobody benefits from white supremacy. Not even white people. It's an illusion. It's an illusion because I know who. It's an illusion because once you know who actually is controlling the world. Listen, because I'm awake in the simulation. I need y'all to understand. I'm not just some regular ninja on the internet. I actually know who's running the simulation. This is a matrix simulation. I actually know who's the hidden hand behind the hand. I actually know who has put white people in y'all's faces talking about, well, we're the masters. Y'all should be obeying. I know, and it's not white people. It's people that look like me. You wouldn't even believe it. You wouldn't believe it's people that look like me that have put white people in front of your face and said, hey, look, you need to worship them. But it's actually black people behind the scenes that are running the whole script. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it, Ninja. I'm telling you, you wouldn't fucking believe it. It's okay, though. You don't gotta believe. Just watch. Once again, drop the white supremacy flag. Real shit. It's dying in America. It says, I second this. I live in Mexico, and since I'm born... Oh, I already said this. Okay. It says, yes, it's not only in the entertainment industry, but in other industries as well. Just more explicit with the beauty and entertainment industry. Exactly. And especially since Thailand wants to produce girl love, if they continue to actively participate and only showcase fair-skinned women, they are upholding the beauty standard of white supremacy. And we call them out for it because you don't have to do that. You should have more diversity, because if they want to say they trying to, like I said, you can have more film-looking archetypes. You know what I'm saying? Get more films. Get more. And like I said, y'all got Thai beauty, Miss. I'm telling you, you got Miss Universe 2023, Antonia. Y'all see how she looks? She's Thai Danish, nigga. And then y'all have Miss World Thailand 2014. y'all got them women here. Y'all got the women. Y'all, they're here. Those are the extremes that Thailand actually crowned. Those are the extreme beauties that Thailand crowned. Y'all crowned them, Thailand. I didn't crown them. I just found out about them yesterday. I found out about some of y'all darker skinned and melanated Thailand queens that y'all actually crowned in the media. And then the 2014 Maya, she got a lot of attention because of her image. And this was in 2014. But like I said, if the system defaulted back to whiteness, so they were the extreme anomalies during that time, and then it defaulted back to upholding white supremacy. And you gotta let it dry. You gotta let the flag dry. Let's take down the flag, bro. Real shit. And it says, once again, it says, it plays a huge role. Almost all the people we see in the series have white skin. As a brunette, the only thing that comes to my mind is Ingfa. This is a thought pattern from the past and a very common in Asia. If you have dark skin, you're a peasant. It is a very sad approach because it leads to the de facto class discrimination in society. Once it's ingrained in culture, it's very difficult to change it. But I personally don't like watching whiteness taken to the extreme. It seems artificial. I hope people can feel free in their own bodies without being discriminated against. And I hope no one misunderstands me. But it's also quite annoying that some things are done in the name of culture. It's not culture. It's just bad people being bad. You know what I'm saying? You said film is fine as fuck. I know, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Shout out to everyone. Tony Riley, facts. Yeah, film is fine. Like, I don't understand what the hell. That's why I'm just like, when I saw that Reddit post, because I saw that post right here on this thread, them talking about film and her honey skin. I'm like, what the hell? Nigga, what? I'm just like, bro, I'm darker than her. Like, y'all coming after her on her honey skin tone is crazy. I'm like, y'all niggas is fuck. See, y'all gotta get over that whiteness, bro. That white tea supremacy got y'all hating film is crazy. Like, what the fuck? New Caterpillar said, I don't like Asian beauty standards. I mean, how can you look at some girl named HWASA Hasawa and say she's ugly? Like, bro, what the fuck? Exactly. And then we got, what kind of name? You got an interesting name. This person's name is ANAL, and then y'all already know, this is wicked. But they said, I noticed this while watching GLs, and skin tone is one thing I mentioned in another thread. Thai people are very diverse, so only seeing one type of skin represented is not only disingenuous, but it's also harmful. So once again, people are acknowledging that y'all Thai people are diverse. So why are y'all not showing us y'all diversity in the girl love? And these are women in the girl love. And I understand, remember, these systems, like, let's talk about, we talking about the infrastructures like Channel 3, GMMTV, these TV channels. They uphold the white supremacy, right? Because either they were bullied, they had to do it, or this is just how the money had flowed, right? Because a lot of these people come from generational wealth, right? So if when white supremacy took over, white supremacy, it was white looking Asians, and they had to, and that money went all the way down, and they kept mating with fair skinned people. They didn't go outside the family. They didn't go outside the family tree of non-fair skinned people. It continues to go down generational. And so, but now in 2026, with a lot of people traveling, a lot of people leaving Thailand, right? A lot of Thai women or Thai men leaving Thailand, marrying different races, having procreation with different different geographical women. You know what I'm saying? Now their daughters or sons are mixed, but they're still Thai. Like I said, we got Thai British, Thai Danish, and also not just Thai. We got some even Chinese and Vietnamese. They could be, you know, Chinese, Vietnamese, and a little dark type shit. You know what I'm saying? We know they have to be Thai at least, you know. So they speak Thai for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But look, It don't all gotta be full Thai. That's the thing, cause y'all are not presenting full Thai women to us all the time. A lot of these women have different geographical backgrounds, histories, and you know what I'm saying. So, anyways, well, let me go back to this person. It says, colorism is a global illness, and unfortunately places those with lighter skin tones on the pedestal. There's nothing wrong with having a lighter skin tone naturally, but the problem is but there's a problem with only representing one type of beauty, which often leads to increase in skin bleaching. This is another reason why I was excited for the last case, which featured a half Thai, half black actress with a browner skin tone. Unfortunately, we'll never see the series unless someone picks it up. It says, oddly enough, film is sometimes attacked for her skin tone, and she really wouldn't be considered brown in the West, so it's very interesting to see how skin tones are perceived in different parts of the world. I'm probably a shade browner than film, so God only knows what they think of me, lol. I'm considered light-skinned in my community, but would be probably dark in Thailand, and I would have been around Thai people. It says, and I've been around Thai people much more melanated than myself. See? And like I said, like, yeah, when I look at film, I mean, she obviously she don't look white, right? She don't look white, but she don't look black either. She in between. She like but the fact that she wasn't white enough for y'all is kind of crazy. Like, I'm just like, what the hell? So this is another person talking about how, y'all attacked film for her honey tone skin is crazy. But like this person says, I've been around Thai people much more melanated than myself. But where are they in our media? Where are they in Thai media? We don't. And like I said, then y'all have like the anomalies. Like apparently there's one actor on the WE TV. Where are the women? I'm talking about the women. Where are the women? Well, where are the Thai women that are a little darker? Where are they at? Where are they at? We need to see. I need to see them on my screen. This is another comment. Yamin says colorism is deeply tied to value and desirability, and Thai GL is all about commercial desirability. The basis of this industry is to make money selling marketable girl love stories. Colorism determines which queer stories get told, no matter how diverse the subject matter or even the queer identities. It says, whether we see more mass or trans representation, they are most likely going to be light-skinned and conventionally attractive in order to appeal to the already conditioned public. You see what they said? They said Thai GL is all about commercialized desirability. This is from this person. The basis of this industry is to make money selling marketable girl love stories. The basis of this industry is just to sell marketable women. And the most marketable women are the white fair-skinned ones? Is that it, Thailand? Is that what y'all want to be known for? Thailand. I'm curious. Is that what y'all want to be known for? Oh, we just sell marketable women to y'all. That's it. Fuck the stories. We don't care if they're, really don't care about their skills. We just selling women. Ain't that like prostitution? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Well, ain't that kind of weird, Thailand? So y'all just be pimping out y'all women? Is that what y'all want to be known for, Thailand? Because this is what people are saying on the streets. Y'all just selling women. You said it's all Asian countries. Uh-oh. What's up, Mika? You said it's all Asian countries. Y'all just selling women? So everyone's just selling the women, huh? The fair-skinned women. They just selling them on the streets, on the TV screen. Hey, we selling. So y'all just selling women now? Is that what y'all want to be known for? Because it's 2026. You don't got, listen. We gonna love the women, whatever they look like. I mean, because most women are conventionally attractive, but in all shades. Well, we gonna love them, especially in girl love series. That's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So Thailand GL, if y'all, but that's the thing, y'all are making GL content. Y'all making girl love content for the love content for all of us, because we don't got it in other geographical locations like we got it like in Thailand. Y'all continuing to put out this stuff for us. All right, we back. Yeah, like I said, why are you still selling your women in this type of way? Women know they're beautiful. Women are waking up to like, hold on, I can sell myself. I don't need you to sell me. I can sell myself. Women know that I can sell me. I don't need you. That's why I'm gonna say OnlyFans, but hey, look. Hey, people, women know, nigga, I can sell myself. I don't need you to do it. But here's the thing. They're monetizing off the whiteness. That's the thing. That's the grift. Thailand. See, y'all continue to uphold white supremacy. Now we see y'all just grifting off the whiteness of these ladies. Like, cause we know that some of them can't even afford bodyguards and be harassed in the public by fans. Now y'all just siphoning, using their beauty and not paying them, Free and Becky, and not paying them, and then talk about, you know, we don't uphold white supremacy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Thailand. We got y'all by the noose. Y'all ain't paid Free and Becky, but y'all use their whiteness or likeness to get you profit? Huh? Is that what you're saying? So you just pimping out Free and Becky because you didn't pay them? Huh? So you grifting? Thailand, what y'all doing? Let us know. Huh? What is it? So this is what this person said. This is what they saying. Colorism is deeply tied to the value and desirability anti-GL. And that's another thing. What we obviously now, us as the consumers, we have to set the standard on what is desirable and what do we consider you value, because whiteness can't be the only ninjas that get valued and desired. This is why I'm here. Melanated Decoder, because I want to see the desirability in different shades and different, because I know they exist. I've read many posts say Thailand is diverse and that fair-skinned is not the majority. It's just the only ones that they upholding, because y'all want the maximum money off this stuff. That's what y'all trying to tell us. It's the maximum grift. The maximum grift, man. Like, we got to get the whitest to grift off everyone else. Is that what y'all trying to tell us? Thailand, is that really what y'all trying? Is this the core principles y'all building GL off of? Because, it's starting to sound like this. Huh? Hey, look. Huh? Y'all let us know. Because, look, now you've been exposed that y'all grifting. Thailand GL grifting. And Free and Becky still ain't got paid. So let's go on. So they said the basis of this industry is to make money selling marketable girl love stories. Colorism determines which queer stories get told, no matter how diverse the subject matter or even how queer identities identify. Whether we see more mask or trans representation, they are most likely always going to be light-skinned and conventionally attractive in order to appeal to the already conditioned public. And so that's why the public must let down white supremacy. Plus, please, let it go. Let the white supremacy go. It's dying. It's dying. And it makes you complicit if you continue to uphold it. Because it's just like, why? Why not? Why are you continuing to uphold it? It's dying. And we calling y'all out for it. White supremacy is dying, so there's no more need to just have only fair-skinned women on your TV screen. It's dying. And I know change is uncomfortable. Because people are okay with, like I said, that's the thing. People are okay because they've been getting their pockets fat off one thing. And the minute you want to change something, the uncertainty, you might become unstable because I don't get a gig just because I'm white no more. Exactly. You got to have to prove that you have talent. And you know what? You may just get better. You may figure out, man, I don't really want to do this shit. I want to do something else. Oh, look at that. See, you only did this shit because you got in because you was fair-skinned and they was like, yeah, we can use you. But you really don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you putting on a mask for yourself. But you getting paid to do it, but you don't even fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You said the beauty standards are annoying, so annoying. Tell me about it. I'm annoyed. I live in America. All I see is white tea. Shit. Once again, The public. Oh, okay, here it is. The Thai public has been conditioned to value and desire fair-skinned people, both as a result of larger white supremacist global structure and their inner class structure that makes places dark-skinned people. Oh, sorry. Let me read this again. It says, the Thai public has been conditioned to value and desire fair-skinned people, both as a result of a larger white supremacist global structure and their internal class structure that places darker-skinned Thai people as servants and labor workers. Is that true, Thailand? Is that what y'all do? Huh? 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 Is it? Is it true? Listen, I live in America. Everyone's working. Everyone's outside. Most people is all working in America. America's a third world country. We out here. We don't got it out here. I'm just telling you. Some people say, "Well, we got it out here." No. They may have it. Shit. Which they ain't your look. The whole world suffering under white supremacy. Real shit. One aspect that hasn't been touched on the intersection of colorism, gender, and desirability. While colonialism impacts both men and women, it's far more acceptable for men to be dark than women. If we look at BL and GL, you'll find a greater range of darker skin tones in BL, especially among the tops, for example. For a simple fact that masculinity is allowed to be dark while femininity must be white, thus pure. Oh, interesting take. Is that true? I mean, I don't really follow BL, so I don't know if these ninjas are darker skinned or not. But it would make sense in the rhetoric because, women's autonomy and women's bodies are always being policed in all shades. So it makes sense if that's true. But I don't know. A lot of these, I don't watch BL, so I wouldn't have an accurate. I wouldn't know. Shit, I don't watch them. Once again, it says, masculinity is often perceived to be dark, aka black men being globally perceived as peak masculinity, and the white women being peak of femininity. On the inverse of results of that rigid association, black women and darker-skinned non-black women then become hyper-masculized. That's what I said. It says, on the inverse of the result of that rigid association, it says black women and darker-skinned non-black women then become hyper-masculinized and more likely to meet with physical and sexual violence. Yeah, like I said, people may perceive me as masculine, but I'm quite androgynous. I may appear masculine presenting, but I'm quite I may appear masculine presenting, but I'm quite feminine in other aspects. Energetically wise, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a ninja regardless, so. I mentioned in other posts, it says, we back? Okay, we back. It says, oh goodness. Where am I? Oh yeah, it goes. I mentioned in other posts that brought this up, the fact that if you line up GL couples, they look like a beauty pageant. Unfortunately, the reality of GL and the Thai GL/BL industry is that oftentimes these actors are brand ambassadors / models first and actors second. They choose actresses that brands will want to model their latest products, skincare, whitening creams, makeup, etc., and conventionally desirable calls for long hair, light skin, and feminine appearance. These types of women are marketable to all genders regardless of sexual orientation because they represent the pinnacle of the Thai beauty standards. Straight women will aspire to be like them and admire them, and GAY men will admire them. Straight men will desire them. Queer women, they will desire them. No demographic is alienated, which equals mass profit and public appeal. Is that MGI a perfect example? Yeah, MGI. yeah, and like I said, the white supremacy chokehold that these global, like they say, they want to say, white supremacy is global. And once again, mass profit. Like, y'all just trying to get money. That's what y'all doing. Y'all just getting money and upholding the white supremacy agenda because y'all just want to get y'all's papers fat. Okay, just admit it. Just say it then. Just say Thailand ain't really here trying to actually give us girl love. They just trying to get they papers fat. And the best way they can get their papers fat is to play off the same white supremacy conditioning that they've been conditioned under. So that just say it like that. Just say it like that. Just say it like that. So what's gonna change? Who's gonna change it? How are we gonna change letting white supremacy go? Well, over here we're fighting it in America. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. But in 2026, there's no reason why, like I said, Thailand doesn't want to produce quality GLs. They just want to get their paper fat. They just want to make that money real quick. Hold on, let me see. Two people respond. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, I like what they said. I like what this person said. They're saying the basis of this industry is to make money selling marketable girl love stories. But it's not even marketable girl love. It's just the basis of the industry is to sell women. And masquerading in girl love. And then they said, look, a lot of these women first are brand ambassadors / models. So they want them to sell. They don't even want them to act. They want them just to sell pictures of themselves. They want them to sell them products. Y'all want to get rich off their likeness. Because it's easier to market them because of white supremacy. And yeah, it's a wicked game. This is Thailand. This is what the people are saying. This is what the people are saying. Is it true? Will y'all say no? It's not. We don't do that shit around here. We're diverse. We don't do that shit. Oh, you sure? Huh? Was this a while ago? You said all these fan meetings. Talk about the fan meetings. This was saying this Freen, not Freen. I'm sorry, Film. That post from Film was apparently on September 14th, 2025. She got 3.7 million views on this tweet, where people were saying, so yeah, it wasn't a while ago. It was literally last year. In September, not even a year ago, because we're in March of this year. So, if you consider September a long time ago last year, it's up to you how you consider it. But it's been within the year. It's not. It hasn't been a year yet since this honey skin color thingy was going viral for Film. So it hasn't been a year. You said this was when she was at the Korean award show. God damn! So she was in Korea and they was doing all this wicked ass shit. Yeah. And shout out to Film, bro. And like I said, this stuff makes me like really fuck with the ladies a lot more. I don't mean for them to like have to go through shit like this, but it makes me realize like, okay, like you've been through some adversity just because of your honey skin tone. Man, I can relate, sister. I can relate to that shit. I can relate to you. Because it's just like, how am I going to relate to some of these women if they don't look like me? Or even if they don't look like me, or if they don't go through the same walks of life with me, obviously they won't. But when I see, a lot of, well, I'm a melanated woman, so I've experienced a lot of shit. But stuff like this, like a lot of women can resonate with, like you being like criticized for your skin tone, nigga. Like that's crazy. But because we live in a white supremacy world, yeah, like people can resonate. Like we can resonate with Film. It makes Film more quote unquote human, not just an idol. It makes her, like a regular person. Like what the fuck? And it makes y'all extreme white supremacy supporters. Extreme. Shut up. Okay, like I said, like I said, this is what y'all. This is on Reddit. People are having the discussions. People are talking about this. Okay, so this is not something I just created. This is people are having these discussions on Reddit, talking about colorism, talking about anti-blackness, talking about who and what Thailand GL is actually doing, and how they're being perceived by the collective, and that's why the fans react. The fans react is because GL, or just in general, this realm that we're in is heavily fan operated, or we as supporters consume and we talk about it. A lot of creators talk, make edits. A lot of y'all do what y'all do to support the ladies, to appreciate the ladies. Our impact is very valuable. But if we don't start talking about how the system is pretty much selling marketable women and erasing melanated archetypes because, they don't sell, are y'all really being authentic to yourselves? Like, y'all not being authentic, Thailand. That's what they saying. Y'all not being authentic. The GL space is not authentic. Y'all selling women. Masquerading. Y'all selling women. Y'all masquerading. Y'all mask is slipping, Thailand. Y'all need to get it together. Look, people are pulling y'all mask off, and it looks like y'all just selling women and getting the bag off them. Huh? Now, some of the women, we do have great quality GLs, right? Some of the actresses, we really fuck with them. And then, like I said, the new ones that are being created, they're more independent. We're gonna have more independent women, and that's why it's very important for the women to get independent. Because then you get to see, I just, first of all, I just like independent women. I don't like the women that are under contracts, because obviously it starts to make you think, why did they choose you? Do they really want you to sell their products? So they didn't choose you to be an actress. They told you to sell their products. See? Oh my goodness. All right, let me read some more here. Oh, it says, I just got into Thai. This was a plastic puppy 3 months ago. It says, I just got into Thai. I just got into the Thai GLs, and I noticed that. I was thinking, why are all the women pale skinned and look like they gotten work done? Uh-oh. Not work done. While most of the side character men look totally normal. It's sad to see. You said, nah, most of them did have work done. Sadly, the plastic surgery industry is very lucrative industry in Thailand and the rest of Asia. I hear about that. I hear y'all got some pretty good surgeons. Why, like I said, I understand people sometimes their natural beauty is not enough to get into these industries. And if you want to be in the industry, you may have to, manufacture yourself. And literally, I say manufacture because, you are doing that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, no shade. I'm just saying, don't get mad at a nigga that says, yes, you didn't have a face like that before. But this, like I said, most women are beautiful. And I can understand, but if you're in a system where a certain standard of beauty is a requirement and you have to get manufactured under the knife, it's sad. It's fucked up, because it's pretty much saying that how you are is not enough. How you are is not enough. It's not enough. And that's sad. And that should never be something that we live up to. I'm enough, nigga. How I look, I'm enough. I'm not changing my aesthetic, nigga. I'm not going under the knife for nobody, motherfucker. Nigga, you either gonna like how I look or not. At the end of the day. Fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But if people get bigger booties, smaller, and like I said, unless here's another thing that I can't say especially if you need to get smaller, because some women have huge goodies, right? Sometimes they need to have surgery to get them hoes smaller, because that causes problems. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, if it's hurting you, I understand. You have to go under the knife to save yourself. But if you're just going underneath the knife to get a gig, to get a job, nah, nigga. Listen, I'm not judging you, but I am judging. Real shit. It says, Minty, Q, Colorism at all times, even the slight aversion to brown people, will remain an issue in Asia and other fair-skinned nations. Thus, it's important to protect yourself as a brown person by interacting with their media at a safe distance. I will enjoy what's available for free and keep it moving. The Thai minister literally called black women ugly. Like what? Like what? Is that true? Thailand minister, did you call us melanated goddesses ugly? Is that true? I can't believe it. Did the Thai minister call black women ugly? Are they capping? Thailand, come to the front. I bet that nigga ugly. Thailand, did the Thai minister call black women ugly? Is it true? Is it true? It better not be true. She better be capping. But like I said, we deal with a lot of stuff. We're not ugly. We are the beauty standard, actually. Everyone wants to look like the black woman. Duh. But hey, you wouldn't know that because you uphold white supremacy. Well, that's right. I said it. But everyone wants to look like the black queen. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We're the original women. Anyways. It said, like, what? Put down black women to uplift Thai women? No. None of that means this. Thai share the view. But, okay, it says, once again, it says, the Thai minister literally called black women ugly. Like, why put down black women to uplift Thai women? No, none of this. All Thai share this view. But, okay. It says, let's just keep a certain distance might be healthier for us and them. Fuck no. I'm in they face. I'm not gonna keep my distance. I'm not running away. Nigga, fuck you. You say that shit to my face, you motherfucker. Tell me that you think I'm ugly, bitch. Tell me to my face, ho. Call me an N-word. I dare you. I dare you. Don't be trying to be racist behind the scenes. Tell us to our face. We appreciate niggas that are racist to our face than niggas that are that hide behind. Like, oh, I'm not racist. No, nigga, fuck you. You are. You just a pussy ass nigga, and you want to actually show it. And you wanna, cause you want my dollar sign. See, that's the reason they won't say it to your face, cause they want you to participate in the currency. Bitch, we know how the game work, ho. Fuck, nigga. You want our dollar signs, but you won't tell us that you want our dollar signs. That's why you can't say we're racist. That we racist to your face. Bitch. We know how y'all operate. That's the gag. But at the end of the day, I'm not running away. I'm not going nowhere. I'm in the realm. Y'all producing GL? Okay, cool. I'm gonna be all up in y'all infrastructure, motherfucker. What you gonna do about it? Huh? What you gonna do about it? And look, and because you're anti-black, I get to look at all your systems. You're like, man, you see how this is happening? And you see how this is happening? See, this is what they don't like. I'm going to give y'all some tea. This is what they don't like, especially an archetype like me. I'm going to give you some tea. Listen closely. See, you know how other cultures go into the black culture and they come and fuck shit up? And, you know, they K-pop. K-pop steals all black creators' music. K-pop steals all black creators' flow. You see how they come into our culture and they monetize and profit off of our culture? I'm doing that. I'm doing that in your culture. I'm about to come up all up in your Thailand. I'm about to come up all up in your shit, your anti-blackness Thailand, and I'm about to unmask y'all shit. We about to let y'all know, oh man, look at y'all. Anti-blackness. So they just want they want your black dollar sign. You know that? They want your black dollar sign, but you're not going to be seen on the media. He says, look at the Harvard. Yeah, exactly. Trying to erase ninjas. You can't erase who helped you, nigga. Like, what the fuck? You can't. So that's why a lot of the collective ain't really gonna fuck with me. But I'm Melanated Decoder. I'm not here for y'all other niggas. Real shit. But I'm gonna be all up in y'all realm, nigga. Y'all be all up in our shit, nigga. And see, I don't like it when niggas do it, but y'all be doing it. Oh, nigga, I'm here, nigga. See, this is the shit. This is the mirror effect, nigga. What goes around comes around, ho. And now we here, bitch. We all up in your shit. What you gonna do about it? You can't. We're international gang. You know what I'm saying? We're internationals. We ain't in your geographical region. We're internationals. We already on the outside because we're not included. You already let us know that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the shit that they don't like. They don't like that. They don't like that we're going to start doing exactly what they've been doing to black culture, to their culture. But we're honestly going to be actually authentic about it. You see how I'm honestly not going to be like making y'all look silly, but I can. But actually y'all already make yourselves look silly because y'all uphold white supremacy. That's y'all make yourselves look silly. Y'all's infrastructure exposes its own self. I don't got to do that for the work is easy for me. But this is what y'all been doing to black culture, to culture that's not yours. And this is all the Asian cultures. And we, like I said, if you know what you know, black people, melanated people, dark-skinned people, were here first. Nigga, white people and all these other ethnicities didn't come till later. It wasn't nothing but ninjas on the planet first. Those are the origins. Those are the original stories. All your ancestry is black. The only reason you got white ancestry is because you deleted and annihilated your melanin. You told it to get out. You unalived it. But everyone was dark. Everyone was dark. When you realized the origins of the planet, Earth, was niggas. Niggas everywhere. Dark-skinned people. The sun is outside. Ain't no way white people survive. Or white colored folk. It's the truth of it. And so that's why we back now, nigga. What the fuck? Would you think we wasn't gonna spin the block? Fuck niggas. That's what they don't like. They don't like that we coming back to collect our shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. It was never yours to take. And like I said, if you, like, not all geographical regions got rid of their melanin, but I know certain geographical regions have. Like Argentina got rid of a lot of melanated people. Some regions got rid of all their darkness of the originals to uphold white supremacy. That ain't gonna get you far, cause those empires die. Don't you know that? Empires die. That's why y'all lucky. Y'all lucky. I'm sort of being. I'm not even being nice, cause I really don't give a fuck. I'm being authentic. So I'm chill. And y'all lucky I just got in here. I'm new to the realm. Y'all ain't never seen me before. I'm new. I just got into the realm. I just pulled up. I'm like, Thailand really doing their GL shit. All right, well, let's start to understand the infrastructure. You said everything originated from Africa? That could be contested, but yeah, okay. I'm from the Americas. I ain't from Africa though. But that's another story. That's another story. That's another time and another place. We talking about Thailand. But I get where you coming from, right? But I'm not African. I'm from America. You mean like I know what you mean. I don't want to go there with you. We don't even need to go there. We talking about Thailand right now. We don't need to go to the origins of blackness. But it's just know that niggas was everywhere first. We was everywhere first. Africa, America, Colombia, Brasilia, Mexico, Nigeria. We were here first. That's just the core principle. Ninjas was here first. Period. Point blank. Darker skinned people were here first on the planet, no matter where the fuck we were from. And remember, if we talk about Pangea, all the continents that were together, that was just everyone's from Pangea. If we can say everyone's from it, you know what I'm saying? Everyone was on a big ass globe. Pangea was one piece of land, and all the people on that planet were melanated. Period. Shit happened. We got split up. But still, ninjas was still here. We was already here. We was here. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Ninjas was here. If Pangea was one, it was ninjas. Ninjas was here. And genetic splicing is how we started to get lighter shades, especially when the continents broke up. You know, some people were more in the sun, some people were not more in the sun, but we were still ninjas. We were still ninjas. And that's what they don't want us to remember, that we're the original peoples. We the original peoples. But when we and they want to mask, and like I said, that's why it's just like, you know, they want to masquerade and put whiteness in front of us, but we know behind the scenes the original peoples were black. And when you know the story of who sold us out, which was black niggas, black people sold us out. When you know the history, the true history, not the white history, when you know the true history of who we are, we're the original peoples. We run this land. All this land is our land, especially if we were one big ass continent. And they tried to erase us and put white people, obviously the elites that are black, that work behind the scenes. They put whiteness in front of us and trying to dismantle us actively. You ain't gonna get rid of the original peoples. You're not gonna do it. But we're talking about, and then we get Pacific when we talk about the Thailand GL, right? We gotta get back on topic. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back on topic. We gotta get back on topic. And then like I said, it's just a rabbit hole all the way. Now we got, and then it's just a rabbit hole, and we gotta get all the way to here, Thailand GL and their lack of blackness because of colonialism, and they uphold white supremacy. It's wicked work, bro. But we know where the game is, Thailand. I know where the game is, Thailand. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's why it's so easy to just pick apart their shit. Because once you understand the origins of who you are, nigga, this shit's weak as fuck. This shit is weak as fuck. You're like, damn, look at y'all. Y'all weak. It's like y'all just selling women. Y'all selling white teen women. Or y'all's version of white teen women in y'all geographical location as GL couples. Monetizing them off their likeness. And then film gets considered honey colored, honey skin color. Like, what the fuck? That is like I said, in Korea, this ain't Thailand GL, but I mean in Korea. But we had to use it as that because it's just like, what the fuck? All right, let me see something about something. Let's see what other questions we got here. Oh, it says, this is Long Jump Music 35 says, is there anywhere in the world that doesn't have beauty standards? And I believe beauty standards 100% linked to culture. It's not? Question mark. I don't mean to be a DICK here, but I mean, wherever there's a society, there's a beauty standards. The important thing is that we treat everyone equally, no matter if they are beautiful or not in our eyes. The fuck, Long Jump? Get the fuck out of here. This nigga crashing. Okay, this one says, what are we doing too? It says, there are beauty standards everywhere, yes. No one is saying otherwise. But it's not like they're going to turn on the TV. It says, but it's not like you're going to turn on the TV in most Western countries and see the exact same look most people as they do in Asian countries. It says, the beauty standard in the West is white. But you can be the beauty standard with tan skin, pale skin, brown, black, blonde, red hair, even mild variations in body type. Skinny is always in, but some curves will always be appreciated as well. I think having a standard beauty is falling off in my country and hopefully other Western countries as well. However, Asia is really behind on this, and it's unfortunate. But it shouldn't be disregarded because that's just how it is. If we said what about other stuff, we should be fair. If we said that about other stuff, we would be far worse society. And like I said, the beauty standard, like I said, in America, the beauty standard for white teen women is young women, like young infantile women. The beauty standard for black women are grown women. We're grown women. They infantilize white teen women because they prey upon them. Listen, y'all, the Epstein files is out in our geographical location. They've been preying on young women, okay, and young boys, but mainly young women, young children. So that beauty standard that y'all upholding, they prey on children, okay? I'm just being real ninja, Thailand and Asia. Y'all upholding white beauty standards, but in America, they use that white beauty standard to prey on young women. Under 18, mind you. Minors. What did they say? What did fucking Kendrick Lamar say? Nigga, A minor, nigga. A minor. Predatory. So it's when we look at y'all, be like, okay, so I know y'all not doing this over here. So but like I said, if y'all just trying to get y'all bag up, just say it. Hey man, we trying to sell the maximum profit. And right now, whites is in. So we just profiting off the whiteness. It is what it is. Just be real ninja. But you can't actually say that because your other people, your other darker skinned people be like, well, I'm not going to participate in this shit if you're just trying to get the bag. Fuck that. So they can't really say it. But they got systems and laws in place to let you know, like, you know, you ain't really it. You know what I'm saying? See, and honestly, that's you getting called out for it, Thailand and other Asian countries, but mainly Thailand GL, because y'all want to talk about, you know, GL. We talking about Thailand GL. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get some, you know, melanated archetypes in y'all geographical location. And y'all be like, you know, and that's the thing, is like, will they sell? Will sponsorships sell to a melanated couple? Even just have one girl that's a little darker skinned. Would someone be willing to invest? Oh, I want to sponsorship this ship because, you know, they're different. She got this one melanated woman here and this other, you know, she's obviously the ones that we've been pushing. Cool. It's like, put your money where your mouth is. Sponsorships, but sponsorships want their money back. They want to be like, you know, if I'm fucking investing, I want guaranteed money back. And who taught you all this shit? Capitalism? Huh? See, niggas is not willing to, and that's the thing, it's like, obviously, if you're not melanated, you know, it takes, you have to be the exceptional to be invested in. You have to be the exceptional to be invested in. While everyone else gets to be mediocre, be mediocre, and just get in. And it's a dangerous game because we're here. And when I rise, because I will rise, when I rise to quote unquote meet whatever you say that you are, when I pass, I'm sorry, not when I'm already past a lot of these ninjas. We're already past a lot of you ninjas. We're already better, just by default. With less training, with less skill, with less training, with less visibility, with less resources, we're already better. And that's what y'all come to find out. Because it's lived experience. You know what I'm saying? When you have to do a lot of things, not a lot of things are handed to you, and you have to do things yourself, you know, you develop skills. A lot of these women, if they get into the arena with someone that had to develop these skills on their own, it's besides someone that had to develop it, that got coached through it, they get blown out the water. And people would see. So we make you look silly. When we stand next to you, we make you look silly. And that's another thing. Y'all need to elevate y'all game, but y'all rather not elevate your game next to us. Y'all rather just stay at the baseline. And that's going to be your ultimate downfall. But look, they just trying to get rich right now. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get rich. They just trying to get rich. Look, they just trying to get rich. They ain't trying to do shit. You said they do the same thing here? Yeah. They just trying to get a bag. It seems like they just trying to get a bag. Looks like they just need to get some money. Y'all, they just trying to get some money. They selling women for profit. Hey, y'all selling women for profit off the white tee beauty standards. Wicked work, Thailand. And trying to sell us some GL stories. Wicked work, Thailand. This is what the collective is saying, niggas. This is what they saying. Y'all just selling women for profit. Fan meets and all for profit. But you can't tell the darker skinned Thai girls that, hey, look, we never gonna put you on TV because we want your dollar sign. But you ain't our standard of beauty. Real shit. What they say about film? Okay, listen, y'all want to hear what they said about film? I know this is some, what's up, Nicole? This is some crazy shit. So this is on Girls Love Reddit post. It says film Racha honey skin color going viral in Thailand, right? This was a that screenshot that y'all see. This was screenshotted September 14, 2025, okay? And this got 3.7 million views, this tweet. You say you watched everything? Oh my goodness. Tell us the tea too. It says, this Beb Sawyer, as you can see in the tweet, says, and here's the radiant Thai honey skin that glows so beautifully. No need to edit. You said no need to edit, whiten, or skin excessively. whiten the skin excessively. The honey tan skin, oh my, is absolutely stunning to the eyes. He says, I love her skin tone too. It makes her more beautiful. All the geos, I mean, I feel you on that one. Me too. I mean, like I said, I mean, it says, okay, so these are some more tweets. Cause I'm scrolling over. It says, by the way, does she naturally have this kind of skin? If so, I'm super grateful that she doesn't try to make herself whiter. This is the beauty standard for Thai women. Uh-oh. It says honey tone golden skin, soft power presented by Thailand. Hands down, film. Whoever bullied you, shut up and look at this. Okay, and then this is Columbus. We got, what's the worst comment you ever gotten? Comments that focus, and I guess this is film. Like, so this is someone asking. They ask, this is, like I said, this is all on Reddit, so you can go look it up right now. It says, what's the worst comment you ever gotten? Comment says, film says, comments that focus on my appearance rather than my skills. Then the pundit says something like, does this fit? She doesn't fit this at all. Or what about your skin tone or height? Something like that, right? Film says, yeah, something like that. And then it goes, that must get to you. How do you deal with that? And film goes, if I look at it from another perspective, I treat it as constructive criticism and try to improve if I can. But for things I can't change, like my skin tone, I'm like, this is my skin tone and I'm proud of it. And the pundit's like, she has honey-colored skin, right? Because this is who you are. If there's something you can improve, go for it. But if it's just part of who you are, accept it. You're being good the way you are. And she says, being yourself is the best. Right. And so, so we had 384 ups and 36 people commented, right? So let's read some of this stuff. It says people criticize her skin color. People criticize her skin color. And like I said, I mean, it may not have been in Thailand, but it was still Asian family, right? Korea is still y'all Asian family, right? This your familia, huh? Is Korea still your familia? Or you don't claim Korea? You like, fuck them ninjas. I don't know. Let me know. Y'all, I shouldn't be racist and be like, I was gonna say y'all all look the same, but that's fucked up, huh? Is that fucked up to say that is, huh? Anyway, see, look at me being prejudiced and all that other weak ass shit. Anyways, people criticize her skin color. Goes to show just how worthless criticisms are. Exactly. Like, how you can critique someone's skin color? Like, really? Are y'all living underneath a rock? He says, during that time, there was a lot of talk. I hear. I see. That's crazy. And she doesn't even, she's not even dark, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, she is not dark at all. I mean, yeah, she's not white, obviously. But it's just like, what? Thailand? I mean, what? Korea? Like, damn, Korea was like, damn, y'all need them to be white. Like, ooh. I'm not saying white is disgusting. I'm just saying, bro, film looks great. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand Korea. Y'all, see, and this is why Korea don't have her. You know what I'm saying? Korea wouldn't know. Look, think about it. If she got hate in Korea, that means all them other girls that look like film in Korea ain't gonna get no love either. They're like, damn, they hating on film in Korea. Fuck. She ain't never gonna want to participate in any of y'all fuck ass shit. She probably say fuck Korea behind the scenes. You says big difference between inter fans and these fans? Clearly, because it's just like, it don't make no sense. Especially if you're, big difference between inter fans and Thai fans? Yeah, because I'm just like, what the? That's crazy. It says, apprehensive says, sadly this was often happened to her before her GL era. not only appearance but unrelated stuff as well that made her more reserved. She was so bubbly before. So, but when did her GL era start if this was literally last year? You know what I'm saying? And someone says, yeah, this unfortunate practice is called colorism. And someone ordinary says, I don't understand. She literally looks like everyone in Thailand. What are they expecting her to look like? That's what I'm saying. You said, interfans definitely stand on business in the right way and not up these actors' bums in their personal lives. For sure. Interfans. Yeah, I'm an international ninja. And like I said, obviously it's our lived experiences are different. I ain't worshiping nobody. You know, you said we mind our business. Yeah, I feel you on that. I was like, but I'm in their business. I'm in the Thai business right now. It says, they said, if you know Haswa, okay, I'm sorry for these names. I'm not even gonna butcher these names. If I know this one from some Manabu, they hate her for being darker also. Yeah, it don't make no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense only if you uphold white supremacy. That's it. If you uphold white supremacy, this is why you hate. That's because you're not. That's the only reason. If you uphold white supremacy, you know what I'm saying. He says, nah, not like them. LOL. They like saying sorry for being them and having outside relations is crazy. Rose Rayshawn in the building. That's a cool name. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Film looks great. Like, and the fact that I even came across, the fact that like I said, because I was talking about the two Thai beauty queens that they crowned, the 2023 one and the 2013 one. Have y'all seen the Thai beauty queens? Have y'all seen some of the darker skinned ones? Let me pull a couple of them up real quick, and I'll put them like side by side real quick, so if I can find her, because this is who Thailand crowned as a beauty queen in 2023. She's Thai and she's Danish. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Let me do this right here. One is Antonia and one is Myra. Okay, so this is one of the beauty queens that Thailand. Let's see. I guess we can compare her to film skin. This is Miss Thailand of 2020. This is Miss Thailand of 2014. Right? You can tell. You said she does, but alright, so this is film, obviously. Move that right there. Shout out to everyone. I think this was oh fuck. Alright. Y'all can tell, right? Y'all can look at her, right? Y'all see she's a little dark. Compared to film, yeah? What y'all think? Is she honey skin toned? This girl? This is Miss Thailand 2014, right? You can tell she got some melanin. Yeah, colorism is due to white supremacy. Upholding white supremacy. We wouldn't have this. We wouldn't even be having discussions about colorism if white supremacy didn't have a chokehold, and if people didn't uphold. And this is the 2020. This is the 2023 Miss Universe Thailand. Antonia. She's got some melanin in her too. She's Thai Danish. Yeah. And you see how gorgeous and beautiful they are? I'm just like, Thailand, where are these women in our GLs? Like, come on, bro. Like, real shit. Like, we know they exist. Like, come on, bro. Like, this makes no sense. Y'all crown beauty queens. Y'all crown 2 beauty queens. You said I thought Thai girls had some melanin. Exactly. Well, we wouldn't know in the GL, would we? Huh? If only it says they only do if shipped together. Yeah, that would probably be the only way it would work. I mean, just get us two melanated queens and give us to them. Just give. You said same in the Philippines. Yeah, man. Just give us, like I said, y'all got them here. Y'all crowned too, Thailand. The latest one was 20, and like I said, we talking about they don't even have to be full Thai. The latest Antonia she's Thai Danish. Okay, she a little bit of melanin. Hey, look, that's we not asking for a lot, Thailand. We not really asking for a lot. We're not, because y'all got them. We not asking for a lot. We asking for the damn near the bare minimum. And you said most of the Thai girls are mixed too. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're not full Thai. So it's like there's no excuses to get some actresses that are here. But like I said, if they just trying to grift and get the money, well then they got to go with what sells. They say what people have already been conditioned to buy and profit off of. But if they actually trying to do some radical revolutionary shit, they and stop upholding white supremacy, they'll actually we'll finally get some and like I said, where's that picture that I had? Where's this girl? Hold on. You said they say the same about Lisa from Blackpink. She's Thai too. I'm not sure about let me see. Where is what was I trying to do? I don't remember. Yeah, man. What time is it right now? Lisa, she's dark. She's dark skinned. Lisa, she look like film. You said like England already had a fan base shipping them before their series, and then she got a tan. Okay, she got a tan. Okay, so she not pale, and white skinned, fair skinned. Damn. So like I said, it's the fact that Milk's honey look is an issue. It's the fact that Milk's honey's issue, her honey skin is an issue, and that's not even obviously that's just bare minimum of skin tone. Let me go back on here. Look at these. Look at these comments. It says Thai GL does a horrible job at showing all the beauty colors of Thailand. White/pale is not really the norm in Thailand. That's what they saying, y'all. They said Thai GL does a horrible job of showing all the beauty colors of Thailand. White/pale is not really the norm in Thailand. But yes, colonialism is very prominent, and if not all, most Asian societies. You'll be shocked the amount of skin whitening products available. And that's the thing. It's like, okay, so if this is your beauty standard, or say Thai GL does a horrible job of showing all the beauty colors of Thailand, white and pale is not really the norm in Thailand. That is a bar. And it's just like, okay, so why are they continuing to present these white/pale GL couples? And then it's like, okay, it's just to sell them. It's just to get a bag off them. And just say it like that. It said it's not. Milk is the palest GL actor, and Charlotte. Everyone else got some tan on them. Let me see. I mean, they look the same to me. That's what a lot of people are saying. They look the same. They don't look like Milk. I mean, they don't look like Milk is pretty pale skinned. I think a lot of them are. But if that's just how they, but here's the thing, if that is true, like you said, are there articles where Charlotte is being talked about for her skin color, like film was. Cause I'm not reading nothing about I'm not reading nothing about that. And another thing, Charlotte is you said not as bad. Okay, not as bad. Because the fact that film had this whole shit on go viral is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. And I think I have some pictures of Milk. Yeah, Milk is pretty white, not gonna lie. But I like Milk though. I like her acting and stuff. Cause I'm watching Girls Rule, and like I'm new to a lot of the ships. But I like Milk. She's got a nice body type too. She's curvy. She's not like stiff. You said her and Ingfa is OGs, so they had their time with criticism early on. Yeah. 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 Makes sense. Let me see. Yeah, but Milk's body's nice. She's not like she got curves. Some of the women don't got curves like Milk. Like Milk got one of the best bodies. And she's grown. That's another thing. I'm a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying, like, I'm a grown woman. So it's like, I think Milk, I don't know how old Milk is, but she's grown. Okay. She's grown. So some of the younger actresses, I don't be looking at them like that because it's just like, he said, for fresh Geo actors, they on them bad, especially Look Me. What's wrong with Look Me? Look Me look white as hell. She fit the pale archetype. They got a bad hate train. Oh yeah, but I hear Look Me does. But I hear Look Me does get a lot of hate. I don't know if she gets hate for her color. I think she gets hate for like outside shit, from outside stuff. I've been hearing. They gotta start suing. They gotta start suing these people. But yeah, bro. Once Thailand, like I said, we got a lot of tea, bro. They gave us a lot of tea, man. You said the color and her BF apparently is like crazy for her color. But Look Me gets shitted on because of her color. She's not white enough for them. Like that don't make no damn sense. So they're trying to say Look Me's not white enough for them. She look white. I mean, she's not pale enough. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say white. She's not pale enough. And her boyfriend. And look, that's the thing. It's like a lot of these ladies do have. A lot of the ladies do have to have boyfriends because of the patriarchy. They're the ones that got the money. So she just got to use that knucklehead for money until she get her bag up, and they be like, all right, nigga, out the way. That's what a lot of them are got to do. A lot of them got to do that. They got to be in proximity to the man so they can get that bag, and he can spend the money on them. And then when they feel like, all right, I got big enough bag. I'm gonna be like, fuck you. I'm gonna go do my thing. You know what I'm saying? But they got to siphon that money from that ninja. And they got the money because of patriarchy. So I don't hate the game. You know what I'm saying? And look, and like I said, if she does like men, well, that's her choice. You say, you see how they didn't protect Gina? They weren't protective. You see how they didn't, they did Gina? They weren't protective enough. How they do her? Like I said, like, I understand, like, the ladies gotta get that bag from that dude. Let him spend all the money on you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You ain't gotta spend a dime. Oh yeah, some fan came and picked her up. Yeah, that was weird. I did a video on that. That person was cocky. That person could have did so much harm to her because of he got to walk. Yeah, he got to walk. Like, they need to start telling people, yeah, they need security to rush the stage and tackle these people. Like, they need women's security. Women's security need to be tackling these people. It'd be like, you know, literally straight up tackling these people, because it's just like, y'all are crossing the line. I know, like, the fan meets, like, they probably have, like, you know, ways where they can't bring certain items in, right? But even if they have no weaponry on them, your hands will do enough. What if they start swinging on the idols? You know what I'm saying? You never know what crazy people might come on the stage, and they have proximity to them. They could swing on them, slap them. And you see how, what was it, Chris Tucker or whoever slapped Will Smith? Nigga, they come up there, slap. Maybe they didn't like the way, you don't never know what these people will do. Right? If they're willing to pick them up, what makes you think they won't? And like I said, we seen with Orm, she had that person swipe down on her goodies type shit. You said, and B, it said, and it being in their business bad. That's why Grace and Owie ain't work. The fans scared Grace. LOL. See? They be crossing that line, bro. I hear Owie's LGBTQ as well. So she definitely need to get on the screen, cause she definitely of the rainbow. And that's sad. Grace had to dip out because the fans were invasive. And that's another thing. It's just like, fans, y'all gonna ruin it for some of these ladies. And that's another thing. Like, once these ladies get out of these contracts, we're gonna see who really still want to be GLs and who just want to be actresses. You know what I'm saying? And you said, and that girl that followed Emmy, I know, right? Emmy, and that's what I said too. That's another thing. It's like, some of these ladies are gonna have to do like defense courses on how to interact with like crazy fans outside public. I mean, not outside in public, because that's what they did. They catching them outside the public. She looked very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Locked into that contract. Yep, they locked into their contract, because what happens when the ladies get out of the contract, and then everything that they experience from being under the title that they're with, under the company that they're with, and then how the fans treated them, maybe some fan meets, the experiences overseas, traveling, they may be turned off to actually want to be another GL pair, and they may just be, you know what, I'm going to get out the country, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to stay in the country, but I don't want to be a ship no more. I just want to do solo gigs. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, these fans are crazy. I'm telling you. What I'm saying. Yeah, not all of them, but like some of them are really crazy. But fuck, you know what I'm saying? So we hope that the ladies get some protection for sure, because like they can catch them outside. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how we do films and series here and don't have fan services, but over here it's very, and it's because of white tea supremacy. And white tea supremacy and girl love is not they don't want to promote girl love. They feel like women aren't of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? They feel like women are not of the rainbow. It's like a trend. They think women are not actually LGBTQ because they can't be. They strictly must love the dong. You know what I'm saying? You said when a fan bribed Orange Driver for her location, wicked work. They bend it over for the dollar, don't they? He said, girl love is already too big and messy. I know. I'm here for it, though. I want the tea. We want the tea. I want the tea because it's like, hey, look. Y'all letting us know that it's crazy out here in these streets. And I'm here for it. And like I said, you don't got to sugarcoat shit over here. You said BLs don't match energy? Oh, yeah, because the boys are very submissive. The boys are submissive. And plus, they get all the clout. And remember, they're in the patriarchy. So they don't really got to act the fool. You know what I'm saying? The women are not in the matriarchy. The boys are in a patriarchy. So they benefit. Every geographical location practice patriarchy. So the boys, they just got to be comfortable kissing boys. You know what I'm saying? That's their main thing. They're like, okay, I gotta figure out, because especially if they're straight, they're like, okay, I gotta figure out how, like, I'm just saying, a lot of these guys that do BL, ain't no way they straight. They gotta be bisexual at least. I'm saying. You said that's why GMT are trying to survive with so many series coming out this year. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm so excited for Enemies with Benefits. I never seen this couple before. I'm so excited for them. They look hot. So I'm really looking forward to them. And then obviously Emmy Bonnie's Moonshadow and Girls Rule obviously is out. But yeah, I'm excited for Enemies with Benefit and that. I'm looking forward to see that what that couple got going on here. But yeah, GMMTV, shit, scandalous. You said majority of the money they get is from fan meeting and other events. Okay. For ticket sales, people, and that's the thing. Have them separately. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You gotta eat them up. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that series to come out. Enemies with Benefits. Yeah, that looks pretty fire. Yeah, them fan meets, like I said, if the fan meets are selling, you said they barely get paid when it comes to the series. Damn, that's sad. So it's just like, what do they get money off of then? Like, what? How are they even surviving? Like, how are they getting paid? Like, they contract small, they getting like commission. It's like a side gig. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's why you were reading about Nuwat and Charlotte, and Nuwat was asking Charlotte to come sell some stuff, and she's like, I don't want to do it. I'm not selling shit. And she's like, I don't want the money no more. And and I was like, okay. It really does. It's like they really gotta Oh, say what's up, Bree? Said sorry, but what's the context of the background post? Did something happen? I'm kind of new to Thai GL. Yeah, so we were talking about colorism and Thai GL. We're talking about how colorism plays a part, because a lot of people were asking. There was a post on Reddit that we read. A lot of people were asking about why a lot of the Thai GL women are more fair, pale skinned. And we were just listening. We were just reacting and responding to how the collective is reacting and responding to that statement. And yeah, because Thailand GL practices Western white supremacy beauty standards. This is why they promote these women, because they want the biggest bag. And if they say it's globally, like colorism and whiteness is better, is more appealing to the whole demographic, it sells more because they're upholding white supremacy ideology. And they don't have to, especially if they keep saying because we've read multiple times saying that the Thai GL whiteness and fair skinned women are not the norm of Thailand. And they're only promoting these types of women to get the biggest money out of them. To get the biggest money out of those women's images. But remember, Freen and Becky didn't get paid. Freen and Becky still ain't got paid. They ain't got paid yet. You know what I'm saying? Freen and Becky still over here talking about, man, I'm 10 million baht less, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Freen and Becky, they haven't got their bag. They suing as well. I know they better sue. Shit, they the blueprint. How they not pay the blueprints? Like, that's crazy. That's why I'm salty. I'm like, bro, like, Faye May too. Yeah, shout out to Faye May. I like Faye May. I can't wait to see what they got coming out. I hope I want to know like who's really gonna support Faye May, like in the system. He said, hold on, let me go back on. He said Ingfa got them racks and started to chill out. He said, I'm bad after, the birthday event. Yeah, Charlotte's birthday event is like, I started following Charlotte after that birthday event. Because I was like, damn, like you got publicly humiliated and that's fucked up. You gained a follower. You know what I'm saying? Because that's wrong. You said, it's disrespectful after everything she did for him. I hope she leaves MGI after her contract. You talking about Charlotte? Yeah, I hope so too, because it's dangerous to be around Nuwat. He already got her stressed and put her in the freaking in the hospital. If she continues to stay around him and she continues to build her visibility, he's gonna be more jealous of her and it's gonna be more extreme. So she has to get out when she can. Honestly, both girls, exactly. You talking about Ingfa too, right? Kayla, you said oh yeah, shout out to the Clarabelle ladies. We love Clarabelle. My Media Production, shout out to them. because they're independent. We love the independent ladies. And I already made multiple videos about them. I call them, they're the first family style. And I call them the first family style. Because they're like, even though they're not really family, none of the ladies are related. They're like the first family style to me. Husband, wife, and then you have, obviously, Panji, Mabel, Arhong, and then you got a couple other, the two other girls. I think, well, the girl, what's it called? Angie and Archie, right? Angie and Archie. Angie and Arts, yeah. Shout out to all our Claire Bear ladies. Yeah, they gotta do something. Arhong, she's got a ship too. I mean, Pam. Hopefully, maybe if we can get Pam over there with My Media, that'd be amazing. Yeah, Inkfa too. And like I said, y'all, when I saw Inkfa's story, like when I was looking at her story, I was like, first of all, so she grew up like in the trenches apparently, and they tried to sign her to a 12-year contract, a music contract. You said a 12-year music contract. They had and then some MGI had to like bail her out and shit. I was like, yo, they were trying to exploit Inkfa for freaking 12 years at 17. Like, geez, like, what are y'all doing? Like, I'm like, why? Like, that is excessive. Like, sell her all her likeness for 12 years. And then guess who got her? Oh, Knuckleheads Nawat. Goodness, Lord have mercy. He's no better. Knuckleheads Nawat. And you say Pam be minding her business, LOL. Shit, but Pam's fine too. I like Pam and Arwong. Queendom was good. And Pam seems to really like Arwong too. And Arwong has when her mama passed away, when we heard like Davika really like, you know, stepped in and everything. And it seems Pam's very sweet to her as well. So I really like them. And you know, they're new too, you know, new energy. And a lot of these women are a little younger. So, you know, I do feel like a big sis to them. So I want to make sure they are protected. And you know, all girls need love, especially when you lose like a family member. You know, you said the last series they did, I know Info was doing that for fun because it was everywhere. Y'all gonna watch 4 Elements because it's about to come out in 2 more. Their series is coming out in a couple more days, right? The 21st. So yeah, Inkfa though, she gonna, like I said, what if Charlotte does leave Inkfa, well, not does leave, like if Charlotte does leave MGI, yeah, Inkfa is gonna be like the right hand lady to Nuwa, and ain't no telling, she gonna have to be tough. She gonna be a tough lady, working with that knucklehead Nuwa, real shit. Cause when's her contract? When's her contract gonna be up? Inkfa's contract. Because it's like, you said, I'm talking about limited something. They not playing 4 Elements. They're not playing about 4 Elements. Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about Inkfa and Charlotte's last show? That one where it was like a big ass group. It's like a whole group of them. Like a big group. You think hers is longer? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it. I haven't really watched too many of English series. Like I watched their first one or a little briefly, like, you know, when Charlotte's like the like it's like the beauty pageant one. I guess it was their first one. Was it Denied Love or some shit like that? You said it was everywhere, LOL. Yeah, that's because like I said, that's what they whoever like, you be like, show me love. There you go. Show me love. Thank you. I'm sorry. I said Denied Love. Something like that. Show me love. Yeah. Shout out to Show Me Love. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You said Petrichor, how you spell it? It's one of the first ones. And Love Bully, I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I think the one where it was like, I forgot. It's been such a minute. Since I've watched, I gotta watch. Like I said, I'm still new, guys. I'm still new into the Thai GL space. So a lot of these series I really ain't watched. I just been on the streets, talking my big one. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple ships, but I like obviously I got a couple ships that I fuck with. Some things that I don't because I don't like the infrastructure of who they're supported by. But I'm still new in the realm, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all may have more insight on, the ladies more than I do. So I appreciate y'all, letting me know what's up. And, because literally, I say Blank was my first series, I believe. Blank, and then I watched Love Senior. I remember because I was just thinking about, yeah, so I think I watched Blank, I watched Love Senior. Those were like for sure I remembered, and then eventually I did watch Gap. But those were like Blank and Love Senior, especially Love Senior. I fuck with that show. I like that show. It didn't really get that much currency, but I'm loving I don't know about y'all. I know. And that's the thing. I know Faye May now that they're out of Idol Factory before they were even in Idol Factory. That's the thing about them, you know what I'm saying? Or it's 2.5. Was that Faye May? I hope that wasn't not a film. And obviously, I didn't watch Pluto, but I watched the blind one, the one where they were blind. What series was that? Where not the film they were blind, where she was blind. Milk Love. This is literally my first series with Milk Love. Girls Rule is my first series with Milk Love. I ain't watched none of their stuff before. And like I said, I want to see women in grown positions. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she was blind in Pluto. Okay. Thank you, Daddy. Shout out to you. Okay. Yeah, because I want to see, the ladies in grown positions. Because, it allows them to be... And honestly, I've watched all the Look Me and Sonya shit. I've watched all they shit. The Affairs, Harmony's Secret. Yeah, Look Me Sonya, I didn't watch all they shit. They comedy finna be lit. They and then honestly there's you said they all have good moments in each series. Okay. You said Sarah, this stuff drives me crazy. Is Honey not darkest rich? I know they crazy for that. They are crazy for that. This happened in Korea when she went to Korea. They said they was hating on Milk's honey skin. I don't understand. I like honey with my tea. You know what I'm saying? There's not too much honey, but I mean, honey's still good. And like I said, milk is milk. I said, see, bro, I must be obsessed with milk right now, bro. Real shit. Film. You said Korea's got some beef with South Asia right now. I heard too. You said, Daniela, this Girls Rule is your first Milk Love. I know, I'm so excited. They're so spicy. I'm a milk film shipper, but honestly, I know everyone's talking about milk film, but honestly, I'm really loving the Milk Love because it's grown, and I like Goro. I like their characters too. I like the characters, Milk and Love's characters. I like that Sasha's the bad bee. You know what I'm saying? She's the one that she's. I think Milk's confidence is level headed. And she portrays her character very well. I feel like this is generally her personality, but not as flamboyant as she is in the character. But that's just me. This is my first series with them, but I'm loving it. You said Milk Film is top tier. I do like Milk Film. But I do like the Milk Love, what I'm seeing right now, too. Especially because this is my first series with them. You said Sasha's my favorite. I know Bambi low-key. You said Sasha's my favorite, but... Bambi is Bambi out here doing. She got a prim by the noose. She's always touching up on her, trying to trigger her senses. She's a bad woman. Gore surprised me and I love it. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm yeah, I like Milk Film. I'm damn, y'all spicy. Even the first, and I like just the conversation, when they went up to she's been trying to get her to come, hang out with her, and she's like, she's like, I think you see through me already type shit. And she's like, yeah, because she's not falling for it. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, because she's still trying to hold out for Prim, even though she shouldn't. And Sasha's like, hey, yo, I fuck with you more, though. Like, And I just like their conversation. And that's why I liked about, you said, yeah, the love, I love the dynamic it's giving each. Yeah, for sure. Each couple's giving. And honestly too, I'm really fucking with Men in View. Like at first when I watched what's the series that they had? They just had I'm really loving Men. Like she's like, oh my goodness, like this girl's really like getting me like, oh okay, like she's so confident too, and she's like she be giving old girl looks like every time. Men in View, like at first I was like I heard something on the streets was bad. But like Men, I think it's funny that she's her like View's name is Men in the freaking series, but Men is actually her partner's name in real life. Well, not real life, but the ship in real life. And I think that's so funny. Yeah, You Men. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what was the last what show was it that they were just in? Oh, that's right, they were in the Emmy Bonnie series. What was the Emmy Bonnie series that they were in? That was my first introduction to View Men, but I'm loving them. Yeah. It's like, but I'm loving them in this one. That like they look great in this series. Like, and it really like because everyone says like I think View is kind of straight, whatever, but now she's like. But in the series, she's straight, but she's like starting to realize, oh, I like this girl, you know what I'm saying? And Men is all, or in the show, she's like, oh, I am the LGBTQ, whatever. And I think it's a perfect dynamic for those two, for that ship. And I'm like, oh man, y'all giving us a really good stuff. I'm really excited. You said the book is messy and the series messy. LOL. Yeah, for real. Like at first, y'all, when I tuned in to the first not the first ever, just a couple of images, I wasn't ready for it. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm like, I was kind of, I don't know what I was thinking. I probably was upset at some bullshit. But then I was like, nah, okay. I came back a couple days later. I was like, all right, I watched both episodes. I was like, man, like this is some tea. Like this is some good shit. Everyone was giving. Everyone was really giving. And I'm really happy. But hey, did y'all watch I Want to Be a Superstar? Cause Lily Bell are fire too, and the new little couple they got going on. Lily Bell are fire. I don't know about y'all. They're very sensual. That's just my opinion. They're a younger group, but I really love me Lily Bell. Like honestly, they are. I'm like real good, like real good. I don't know if y'all watch I Want to Be a Superstar, but I fuck with it heavy. I really think they're hilarious. Belle is hilarious. They're like Taurus Gemini ish energy together. And so I'm just like, you said I usually read the book first to see how it should go. I usually read the book first to see Broken Love first episode's coming soon. Okay. You said I haven't really tapped into the Faye Autumn just yet, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I haven't tapped into it, but, I'm gonna try them out, you know what I'm saying? Because I watched, I came, obviously, Yoko with Blank and everybody. You said, yes, it's cute, but it reminds me of Kim when she called Lily by her name. Yeah, Lily Bell, man, they're funny. They're like, Bella is like, she gets me laughing all the time. And I be reading y'all's comments. in the comment section. Y'all be like, oh my goodness, Bella has so much energy. I can't. And she does. She's just a bright sunshine. Yo, yeah, she's such a bright sunshine. And then I'm salty because I'm really okay. So I watched I was watching one of the creators do a reaction to he said I get it. Faye Yoko was my main. Yeah, and like I said, like the reason my main reason I haven't tapped into Faye and her new partner yet is because I'm out here really building with Yoko because of how the collective reacted and responded after the fallout. So that's mainly that's why. Based upon how I do it. But like, yeah, for sure, I gotta try the show and everything. But she, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to ship everybody. We should be able to love everybody. I mean, I do my best. I'm only one person though. But like I said, when I see one currency already kind of getting the support, my energy really ain't needed over there like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I view it as. You said, and she be emotional and crying and everything. I love it. I know, right? Freaking Bella. Yeah, she's funny, man. Like, even the scene where, cause I had to catch up. I had like binge watch like episode 4 and 5. After she told old girl about her contract, and then her cactus fell over, and she was all dramatic. She's too funny, but I'm interested to see even their little side couple character, the doctor and the other actress were kind of cute too. I was like, okay, you know, they growing on me a little bit. But like, as long as everyone's happy, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, damn, I know not everyone's happy. You know what I'm saying? Lily said, I can't wait for the scene when Lily was like, let me see it. Died on the low. Or like, there was that part where she was like, let's do something that makes us sweat or some shit like that. I was just like, bro, what the oh God. Like, oh my goodness. But she said that they're very sensual, and I think I love that they're sensual with each other. Like, they're really cute. I really like their chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Bella's discombobulated for sure, man. And I don't know if y'all watching My Only Sunshine. Y'all watching My Only Sunshine? Cause I am. And honestly though, like cause this episode came out today. I'm watching My Only Sunshine too. And I know a lot of the controversy stuff, but I'm really loving the side couple too. First of all, I love both these couples because first it was just the Love Senior couples, right? And Look and Noon and Pre-Raw and stuff. And then you said I laugh. I laugh about 80% of it. Yeah, for sure. On My Only Sunshine, this is my first time seeing these ships too. They're two couples, and they're interesting too. I think they give their. I mean, even though old girl did her dirty, their love scene was, you know, I was like at their love scene at the end. I was like, y'all, alright, shit. Like, I get, wait, was it that love scene? Wait, what? I'm trying to figure out what love scene I was watching that was naughty. I think it was actually the second, okay, so it wasn't this love scene that they just had. It must have been the second episode love scene, because I finally got to watch some of the uncut version, because usually I just watch them on YouTube. But I was, you know, but on Twitter, I mean, on other platforms, you can watch the uncut version for the low, you know what I'm saying? For the, you know what I'm saying? He says, cause how you gonna claim someone without communication? And Sun is in love, for sure. Sun is in love, but yeah, it's the extreme non-consent thing that I understand people don't want to fuck with. I understand, but like I said, it's not my fight. It's for Thailand to fight this shit, nigga. I'm over here in America. What they want me to do about it? I can't do nothing about it. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? You said colorism exists because of colonists? 100%. It says, the first was controversial, and the second scene was, I guess she forgave her. Yeah, she was like, will you be my girlfriend type shit. She's like, will you be my girlfriend? And like she confessed to her, she was pretty much replaying and love, and like Sun like really does love Rafa, and she been loved her, and apparently Rafa been loved too. I mean, been loved Sun too. She just has an awful way of expressing it, and she's super possessive. You know what I'm saying? She's super possessive, and so he said he said Sun is too easy, man. But you know what also about My Only Sunshine, what I really love is love is not love. Oh my goodness. Sun's best friend, Faye. Was that her name? but Jenny, right? So it's Demi and Jenny. Demi and Jenny. She is such a great character. Her like I love that character of the she's like, were you, like especially in the first episode, she's like, were you dreaming of my sister type shit? And I was just like, oh my god, like she been trying to link them, especially in the if you haven't got to see the preview of the next episode, like, you know, I love it. I know it's a lot of controversy, but I'm just happy that, you know, we all look, it is what it is, nigga. They gonna have a happy ending regardless, clearly. You know what I'm saying? You said Faye told her sister not to mess with her. I know, but her sister don't listen. Her sister like what she like. You know what I'm saying? She like what she like. Yeah. Her sister like what she like type shit. Oh my goodness. But I'm loving both the I love the sister. She's the actress. She seems like a very cool lady, and I love her partner too, Debbie. She's like very beautiful. Like I was like, damn, I was like, she's a side, like she's like a supporting cast character. Oh, she's a main character, but I was like, yeah, she's gorgeous too. I'm like, wow, they're very pretty together. And I like that we got to finally get to see them finally kind of get together. You know, she had the whole old girl. I think those scenes were actually authentic. Like the one where she almost got hit by the car. She ended up in old girl's arm, and then she tossed her the car keys, and then she triggered the alarm, and all of a sudden she had to jump in her arms again too. And I was like, oh my goodness. So these are kind of some natural scenes. You said, and I was like, oh my goodness, they're too cute. And then the next scene, like, bro, the next episode's gonna get even wild. We're gonna get their first kiss together too. So I'm like, damn, like, I'm already stepping up. Like, let's get it. You said Faye know it too. LOL. You said I love they added that aspect into the series too. Yeah, I mean, like I said, and this is my first time ever seeing these two ships together in this with the Star Hunter Entertainment. So like, I only know Anda and Luke and Noon and them. But they about to have a series 2 called like The Remain, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they got going on too on that series. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen these two ships, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for the next episode. I'm invested. I'm definitely invested for sure. Real shit. You said yes, the book is long though? Jeez. And is it, and like I said, the book is originally in Thai, right? Is the book originally in Thai, and then you have to just get the English translation? Because sometimes I be on TikTok and people be posting like the chapters, and so I just like, I know that's how I watch us. You said no, it's already in English. Okay, because like I remember that's how I read Dangerous Queen. Someone had posted like the whole there was like a TikTok freaking channel that posted Dangerous Queen, post not just Dangerous Queen but multiple books. And so I was just like, shit, let me just freaking go over there and read the whole series on TikTok. That's how I read Dangerous Queen. I was like, oh shit. Shout out to TK Lore and this bitch. He said, are we really naming a movie or some shit, Honey Stone Skin? What in the racist mindset is this? I know it happened in Korea. I don't know what they was thinking. Some people put it on Wattpad. Oh, okay. You said, I read Chase and Love and it was uncut. Oh, goodness. Yeah, some of the stuff, like I said, I don't really like to read, honestly. I listen to an audiobook. But if I do read, it gotta be like conspiracy stuff like that, type shit. I do understand the series. Okay. It makes sense. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, you can use your imagination on how they could. Yeah, but a lot of these series, I'm fresh in. I ain't read no books. The only book I read was Dangerous Queen, but that's when Dangerous Queen was running as well. I said, do I prefer reading books before series or movie? Neither. I don't like to read. I just want to watch the series. I'm not even a movie lady. I'm more of a series lady. And that's what's kind of crazy about a lot of these Thai GLs. As like a lot of them are based off books, and so I'm just like, damn. Y'all that read the books, y'all probably like, finally, they're finally on TV now. Like, damn, y'all been waiting. You know what I'm saying? So all the avid book readers finally got to see their books come to life on TV. So you said the books are better, more in depth. Yeah, I would imagine too. Yeah, for sure. You said my only sunshine is basically going by the book literally. Yeah, okay. That's good. I mean, look, man. Sometimes it's the good, bad, and the ugly. But definitely change some things. Okay. For sure. I wouldn't know. I'm just watching it for what they got. And like I said, most of the time I'm watching the YouTube version. So, you know. You said there's an app called Read a Write. They also has English translation for some books. Okay. Oh, so she has more remorse in the book. Yeah, and like I said, she has like she literally, well, I think she said sorry about twice, right? I think she said sorry like 2 times. Like first when they woke up, and then I think in the third well, maybe she said sorry 3 times. I'm not too sure. Maybe she said sorry all the episodes in the episode 3, because it's just like she told her not to show up at the freaking party. She showed up at the party. And then you know, she apologized right before she asked her to be her girlfriend, I believe. You said my girl walking red flag from the start. She isn't heartless. Girl, shit. Rafa unhinged. Rafa lucky that Sun loved her like that. Like, that's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because Rafa been wanted her. I mean, Sun been wanted Rafa. You know what I'm saying? So she lucky she been wanting her. Like, she been dreaming about old girl, man. The first scene we got her dreaming about her, nigga. Like, she lucky she been wanting her. She was so excited when she said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" I was like, "Oh, look at this shit." Yeah, cause it was Sun ain't no sorry to take the cake. Yeah, bro, for real. He said some of the scenes they leave out the book will make you call the Pope. Oh shit, dude! We need an exorcism. Hey, get the Christ in the building. Hey man, oh my goodness. Yeah, but I love, and honestly, first of all, what did y'all think about their English? Like, oh boy was like, seriously? You know, I was like, what the hell? When I heard his English accent, I was like, okay, it was kind of like funny, but at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm digging that they're doing some English for us, because I was like, what? Like, I mean, it's unexpected. And the same with Rafa. Like, when Rafa started speaking English to the girl on the computer, I was like, okay, cool. But then, like, when we hear from the twin, and from oh boy, I was like, oh shit, like seriously. And then I think what's her twin name? She was like, if man, she had said something at the end. If man, but anyways, I was like, oh, y'all speaking the English. And I thought it was so interesting because obviously how they sound is so different and unique. And I was like, oh, well, but hey, but he was so funny. He was like, seriously, you getting ready for the red carpet or something? I was like, oh my god, I did not expect that. But hey, look, you know what? Shout out to them. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. He said, because they don't have to speak English. You know what I'm saying? I like that they kind of added that. I'm like, oh shit. He said Charlotte speaks good English too. Oh, she's British, right? She's not just. Yeah, I think obviously it takes practice because the English language it's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's not actually normal. It's like a whole bunch of stuff. But shout out to the Thai ladies that do know how to speak English, because you know they don't have to. It's broken literally. Yeah, for sure. But it's okay as long as like we most of the time we can just understand what they mean, and if not, we have have her say it in Thai, and then someone that knows Thai, y'all translate it into English the best way you can, and we understand. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays they can say what they say on the app, and then you got, you know, the translation. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Okay, you understand most of what they say now? Okay, yeah. Some people do. Like, after you watch so many Thai series, you know what they saying. I'm not there yet. I only know a couple things, like how they say hello and shit. But but yeah, anyways, y'all, I gotta get out of here, bro. We've been live. We've been chopping it up for a good minute. I'm super grateful y'all came outside and hashed it out with me. I'm glad that we got to talk some GL. And y'all was some real ninjas, like real shit. We talked about some sensitive topics. And everyone kiki at the end, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? All right, nice to meet you, Geneva. I'll see you next time as well. Y'all already know. It's Melanated GL Decoder in this bitch. But yeah, I think make sure y'all tune into the ladies series, you know, as you've been doing, and you know, I'm gonna try to make sure I tune in too, so I can chop it up with y'all, and we can talk more about the ladies and more about, you know, things like Miss Honey Skin Film Racha, you know what I'm saying, and other things that we may need to discuss in the world of the Thai GL. So we can make it a better place for our rainbow family. But anyways, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out. Good night. Doses.